Hey, it's Square Coinman here, and today I'm going to give you number 4 in the Secret Design series. It's going to be about George Kruger-Gray. This is part 1 of a longer series. George Kruger-Gray was born in December 1980, and sadly he died in 1943. He's mostly famous for his coin designs and also his stained glass windows. And you might wonder why this is a series that is a bit longer. Well, that's not because Mr. Gray didn't make fantastic designs. You could think, well, many rejected things. He was just extremely active and he made many changes, as well as many of the changes are archived. So that's why it's going to be a 2-part series. Now, these are not rejected designs. As you know, I love South Africa, and these are some coins, it's a quarter penny, designed by Mr. Gray. But now let's have a look at the rejected designs. These are designs that Mr. Gray made, or Kruger-Gray made for Australia. It's a 3 pence, 1926. This is, of course, the national bird, the kookaburra. And here we have a 6 pence design. Both were rejected. We have a 6 pence design with a kangaroo on the left side, and on the right side we have a 1 shilling where Mr. Kruger-Gray used the national coat of arms. He used that quite often. We'll see that many times. So here we have a 6 pence. Look very good at this design. You will later find out why. Here's another one. Both were rejected. Another one. And this is what I ended up with in 1942. Yeah, this is just a shield. It's not very pretty. However, the kangaroo is there and the emu is still there. For the rest, it's, I don't know, not as beautiful as the other designs. Now, these are definitely some of my favorite designs by Mr. Gray. I think the one on the left is fantastic. Really beautiful, and it's a pity that that design was never made. The one on the right is a halfpenny. Same feeling. It's alive. I've been in Australia. I've seen koalas, and yeah, they do look like this. Well, here we have a 1 penny. This is, of course, a big no-no. You don't cut names into pieces. And this one is much better. Note how close these letters are together. Nowadays, many coin designers, of course, use computers, and something like this would not happen because the computer program would probably tell them that it's too close and that the spacing is not right. But in 1937, everything was done by hand. Here is a halfpenny designed by Mr. Gray, and here is the 1 penny. Now you can see that it's pretty much the same design, except that it's a penny then, and here is his initials. And here we have the Florin. Now, remember I told you that he was quite fond of the weapon, and here we have the weapon again. Let's go a bit further, and this is how it finally ended. And the only thing that is different from here is this arm is covering the shield, and that seems to be a big no-no as well. You don't do that. So what they did was they removed the arm, and now he's holding on the side. Now, during the Second World War, the Australian government wanted to have some commemorative coins, and Mr. Gray made these designs. The sixpence was the original design he came up with, was of course the 5 stars from Australia and the sword, and then he made a design where it was Australia pulling the sword that you can see here with the Australian stars. And he also made these. Now I've been wondering what it is. This looks like Hermes, but Hermes was not a woman, and this kind of looks like a woman if I look at it, so I'm not really sure what it is. Now sadly Mr. Gray died in 1943, so he never worked further on that. Last but not least, as I told you, there will be a part 2 coming. If you like this, press the like and subscribe button. I can also already tell you now there are some really nice secret designs from South Africa coming up. It's something that you can look forward to. And as always, thank you very much for watching.